you are, as the MSP, under constant attack. You need to be aware of this.
This episode is made possible by OIT VoIP. Find your best-in-class revenue generation for MSPs all over the world. Learn more via the link in the show notes.
Good morning and welcome to the December 17th episode of MSP Dispatch, your source for news, community events, and commentary in the MSP channel. My name's Tony Francisco, and I am going solo today with no co-hosts, which means you get a lot of me and a lot of news. So let's jump right into it. In my first story, security update, SonicWall and CrowdStrike bring enterprise security to the SMBs. In a story from MSPalert.com, SonicWall and CrowdStrike have partnered to bring enterprise-grade cybersecurity to small and medium-sized businesses. This collaboration leverages SonicWall's 24/7 Operations Center and CrowdStrike's Falcon platform to offer scalable AI-managed detection and response services, MDRs for the MSP space. And unlike SentinelOne and Sophos, CrowdStrike primarily leverages enterprises. And unlike SentinelOne and Sophos, CrowdStrike primarily served large enterprises, but this partnership makes its advanced technology accessible and affordable for the SMBs, thanks to flexible no-commitment agreements. SMBs face rising cyber attacks, with many lacking resources to counter them effectively. Moreover, reports reveal that 94% of SMBs experience at least one attack, and their reliance on managed service providers, MSPs, has grown significantly. So let's get right into my opinions on this one. First things first, it's important to understand that automation is great, but let's not ignore that human putty that holds things together, patches all those little holes. I think that the SMB market has been severely lacking. I think that there is a hierarchy problem inside of technology where you're either an enterprise class solution or you're a small to medium business class solution. And I think because of that hierarchy problem, we're going to see multiple versions of a singular platform or application that misses a lot of the objectives. And when we're talking about cybersecurity, we have one and only one objective, and that's to keep the data, the entity secure. And the software should give them the proper swim lanes to accommodate that. If we start limiting the software's functionality based on the market it's serving, we may miss that objective. So I'm interested to see how they're going to pull this off, but I love seeing two mature vendors like this coming together to serve the SMB market. Are you interested in this? Is this the solution that you've been looking for? Is this maybe the first step in the right direction? And can we actually self-actuate from these two large vendors that were once serving the much larger enterprise market, moving into the SMB market with the same functionality for the same objective? Is this able to scale out? What are your thoughts on this? This could be huge. So with that, let's jump into the next story. Coming in hot with story number 2, 390,000 WordPress accounts stolen from hackers in a supply chain hack, in a story from bleepingcomputer.com. A threat actor known as MUT1244 has stolen over 390,000 WordPress credentials in a year-long supply chain attack. Victims included security researchers, penetration testers, and even other hackers, with data stolen through a fake WordPress credentials checker and malicious GitHub repositories. Victims were tricked through phishing emails and fake proof-of-concept exploits, which installed malware on their systems. This malware not only stole sensitive data, including SSH keys, AWS credentials, and command histories, but also mined cryptocurrency. Moreover, the attackers made their malicious repository appear legitimate, increasing the chances of being used. As a result, Datadog Security Labs warned that many systems remained compromised, while the attackers continue exploiting trust within the cybersecurity community to target both ethical hackers and malicious actors. No one is safe. I have a Groupon code that you can use to see my therapist for after these shows when I talk about these items. It is constant attack from every possible angle that you can imagine, moving not just in immediate reach, but also upstream providers. There's a variety of other angles, but you are, as the MSP, under constant attack. You need to be aware of this. You need to create a policy framework now. What is your framework that you're going to choose? And stick with that. Become an expert at that. Once you choose your framework, what level of compliancy are you trying to adhere to? HIPAA, GLBA, Sarbanes-Oxley, SEC. What level of compliancy inside the framework that you've already chosen? You have to choose based on your audience, but stick to a framework, become an expert at that framework, and then move forward with that framework. This, as an MSP, should be your number one base of all of your activity. This is your foundation right here. Everything is built on top of that. Therefore, all of these articles that we talk about, all the exploits, the ransomware, all of the canonical examples of horror that I provide literally multiple times a week. I think it's Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. You are covered to the best of your ability. So with that, it's important that I get your feedback. What are you interested to talk about? Do you have any other questions about this particular topic? We love, love, love staying in contact with our MSP community. And there are even community events, so you can stay engaged. Let's jump right into it. In our upcoming community events, on December 17th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a virtual event, the Conversational Guide to Up-Leveling to Managed Security Services, presented by Barracuda. On December 17th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, another virtual event, the Automation Edge, How MSPs Can Differentiate in 2025, presented by Roost. On December 19th at 11 a.m., another virtual event, How to Use AI in your MSP to get more leads and profits while eliminating up to 70% of mundane tickets and tasks, presented by Technology Marketing Toolkit. So to everyone out there, stay engaged, stay involved. It's the only way you're going to stay on top of this stuff. And there's another way to do that. We have a Discord server, and here's the link. 3, 2, 1, boom, right there. That's your Discord server. Get involved, stay involved in the conversations. There's a lot of really smart people in there talking about really cool things, and not all of them are about technology. There's a little hobby stuff here and there, and what did you do last weekend, and where should I travel? Stay involved in the community. That cross-pollination is critical in this particular world. So with that, I'm going to sign off and thank everyone for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for staying involved. Please, more than anything, stay educated and stay safe. See y'all later.
If you found this episode eye-opening, catch more MSP Dispatch at 10 a.m. throughout the week. Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
This has been a broadcast of the MSP Media Network.